They said that developing countries would be needing $2.4 trillion a year to make a clean energy transition. Here's a report. This placard says it all. No Planet B. Some 20,000 people protesting in the Belgian capital, asking the delegates at COP28 to act now. In Dubai on Sunday, the COP summit focused on climate change fueling more sickness and disease. The UAE and charities pledged $777 million to eradicate neglected tropical diseases that are expected to worsen with climate change.
The climate crisis is a health crisis. It's well overdue. That's 27 COPs have been and gone without a serious discussion of health.
While the threats are all clear and present danger, efforts are sluggish to meet the much-touted 2015 Paris goal of keeping temperature rise below 1.5 degrees Celsius. Money pledges have been in the spotlight. On Monday, delegates turned their focus to the huge gap in the need for climate finance and what's on offer. The amount of cash needed for the energy transition, climate adaptation and disaster relief is overwhelming.
The current state of the technology for carbon capture and direct air capture is a research project. There's been no cost reduction for 50 years. And there is a pretense on the part of the fossil fuel companies that it is a readily available, economically viable technology.
The United Arab Emirates, the host of this year's conference, pledged $270 billion in green finance by 2030 through its banks, and several development banks made fresh moves to scale up their funding efforts.
I have called on parties many times to find common ground, build consensus, and come to me with language that will work with all parties.
A report released on Monday estimated that emerging markets and developing countries will need $2.4 trillion a year in investment to cap emissions and adapt to the challenges posed by climate change. Clearly, finance is the only way. There is no plan B. Mark Lin, DD India. Well, India has slashed green